Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. A few months ago, I reviewed the Dreame A3 All-Wheel Drive Pro robotics lawnmower in this channel. At the time, I called it one of the most advanced robotics lawnmowers I've ever tested, and generally impressed me throughout the entire testing period. But after that review, I asked this question to myself: do I really need the Pro version? And honestly, for many homeowners, the answer might be no. Today we are looking at the regular Dreame A3 all-wheel drive robotics lawnmower. At first glance, it looks almost identical to the Pro. It uses the same navigation technology, the same all-wheel drive system, the same AI obstacle avoidance, and the same wire-free setup process. But of course, there are some important differences. The regular A3 all-wheel drive costs a lot less, has a smaller battery, a different cutting system, and targets smaller properties. So after spending time testing both, I'm going to show you exactly what you're getting, what you're losing, and which one I would recommend depending on your yard. Let's get started. One of my favorite things about the A3 All-Wheel Drive Pro was how simple the setup process was. And thankfully, that is exactly the same experience here. Unlike many robot mowers that require perimeter wires, RTK antennas, GPS poles, and complicated calibration procedures, the A3 All-Wheel Drive simply comes out of the box and starts learning your yard. You simply connect it to the Dreame app, start the mapping process, and let the mower do its thing. The reason it can do this is Dreame's OmniSense 3.0 navigation system. It combines 360-degree LiDAR with Binocular AI vision to build a detailed 3D map of your property automatically. Of course, no wires, no RTK poles, no satellite signal headaches, no digging trenches around your yard. For many homeowners, that alone is enough reason to choose this mower over other competitors. This is where things get interesting. When people hear non-pro, they usually assume that they're getting a stripped down version. That's not really what happened here. The A3 all-wheel drive still includes all-wheel drive, OmniSense 3.0 navigation system, 360-degree LiDAR, AI vision obstacle avoidance, auto mapping, wire-free setup, smart zoning, no-go zones, scheduling, app control, and theft protection features. In day-to-day operation, everything feels almost identical. The mower still knows where it is. It still recognizes and understands obstacles. It still creates clean mowing paths. And still requires very little babysitting. Honestly, if you blindfolded me and only showed me the navigation performance, I would trouble telling you which one was which. One thing I wanted to test immediately was obstacle avoidance, because that's where many robot mowers struggle. I placed landscaping obstacles, hoses, and random obstacles around the yard. Just like the Pro, the A3 all-wheel drive recognized most of the obstacles and objects extremely well. The combination of LiDAR and AI vision continue to be one of the biggest advantages of the Dreame platform. Instead of simply following GPS coordinates, the mower actually understands what is in front of it. That means fewer collisions, fewer stuck situations, and fewer times you need to rescue your mower. Now, let's talk about hills, because that's where the all-wheel drive badge actually matters. My property is not perfect flat, and some areas challenge robot mowers more than others. The A3 all-wheel drive still uses an all-wheel drive system, and that's immediately noticeable when it starts climbing. It maintains traction well, it handles uneven ground well, and it crosses roots, bumps, and rough terrain better than most of two-wheel drive competitors. If your yard looks like the side of a mountain, I would still lean toward the Pro version. But for the average suburban yard with moderate slopes, I think the regular A3 all-wheel drive will satisfy most of the homeowners. Now, let's talk about what you're actually giving up compared to the A3 all-wheel drive Pro. 1. Cutting system. The Pro uses dual cutting discs. The regular A3 all-wheel drive uses a single cutting disc. That means the Pro covers more grass with every pass. Because the Pro uses a dual disc setup, it also has a wider cutting path. A wider cutting path means fewer passes are required to finish the lawn. Again, this matters more on large properties than small ones like mine. The Pro has a larger battery, and battery size affects several things like runtime, daily coverage, number of charging cycles, and overall mowing efficiency. If you're maintaining a large property, you'll appreciate the larger battery. If your lawn is smaller, you will never ever notice the difference. And the headlights. The Pro includes front headlights while the regular A3 all-wheel drive doesn't. Personally, this is not a huge deal for me because I rarely run my robot mower overnight. And cutting performance. So, does the smaller mower actually cut worse? Honestly, not really. The final lawn appearance is still excellent. The grass is evenly cut, the navigation lines are clean, and the edge performance remains impressive. The robot just completed this area. As you see, it looks perfect. And this area, you can see that line, it's not completed yet. The biggest difference is not cutting quality, it is mowing efficiency. The Pro simply finishes large properties faster because of its larger battery and wider cutting system. But when both mowers finish the job, the end result looks very similar. And the app experience. The app remains one of the best parts of the Dreame ecosystem. You can create multiple zones, adjust schedules and cutting height. You can set no-go zones, and manage everything from your phone. Even first-time robot mower owners should have no trouble using it. Let's talk about the security features. Security is another area where Dreame didn't cut corners. You'll still get lift alerts, location tracking, pin code protection, and AirTag compatibility. If someone picks up the mower, you will immediately receive a notification through the app and hear the loud alarm from the robot. So, what I really like about this robot. First, extremely easy setup. No RTK antenna required. No perimeter wire required. Excellent obstacle avoidance. All-wheel drive traction. Smart navigation. Great app experience. Clean cut results. Strong security features. And of course, lower price than the Pro version. And some of my concerns with this robot would be shorter runtime, single cutting disc, more charging stops on larger lawns, and no front headlights. Okay, should you buy the A3 or A3 Pro? This is actually pretty simple. Buy the A3 if your lawn is small to medium sized and you want the best bang for your buck. Buy the A3 Pro version if you have a large property, steep and uneven terrain, and are more flexible with your budget. Most homeowners, I honestly think the regular A3 is going to be the smarter purchase. You're getting almost all the technology and the features that makes the Pro so impressive. What you're giving up is mostly capacity and efficiency. Final verdict. If you have a typical suburban yard, I think the regular A3 hits the sweet spot. If you have a huge property or challenging terrain, the Pro remains the king. But for everyone else, this might be the Dreame robotics mower I would recommend first. If you have any questions about either model, leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.